Second letter to Warwickshire Chief Constable, D. Teds. Dear Chief Constable, your ref. S5/024066/21. This email is only to be dealt with by the addressee. Anyone else responding to this email will be charged under my time-wasting policy and have a personal bill to their home as per that policy. That policy is in the public domain and can be researched online. Also, this letter and my previous communications are in the public domain and available online. Further to my email of the 15th of January, 2024, which was inappropriately dealt with by one of your lackeys, Inspector 1856, and the theft of my property and money by your corrupt officers. You have not properly responded and not taken action. This letter serves as a formal complaint against Inspector 1856 regarding his performance in addition to the other purposes it serves. You have also shockingly not provided proper crime reference numbers to replace the temporary ones I have issued. I am aware from AMICFA's report that you do not properly report and reference well over 1,000 crimes a year in your infinite wisdom, but these will have proper reference numbers provided by close of business today without fail. I have already discussed this failure with McPherson. Return of property. As you have returned the property, an invoice for its replacement is attached. This is to be paid today and in view of its value has already been reported to the credit reference agencies. The only way I can withdraw this invoice is for the property to be returned by 5 p.m. today. A subsequent invoice will follow for my time in this matter when the final numbers are clear. At this point in draft form, that invoice is rather larger than the one you are issued with today. Invoices that are paid late will accrue interest in line with my standard policy, which is available online. Police policy. In view of the danger that your corrupt and bent officers to myself as demonstrated by the theft of my property by your officers, the following policy is now in place. You are to communicate this to all of your staff immediately. This policy is available online. Policy of C. Guinness in respect of the police. With effect from 12 GMT the 16th of February 2024, the following applies in respect of any UK police officer. No on or off-duty police officer is to come within 10 metres of Mr. C. Guinness or his personal premises unless they have been called by Mr. C. Guinness via 101 or 999, or if they have a meeting request filled out in full on their person and he has agreed the meeting. This also applies to former police officers. The only excusal is if they have a warrant of arrest signed by a judge in their possession. This includes officers driving past in vehicles. Any police officer present on the personal premises of Mr. Guinness will have to be searched on their departure by Mr. C. Guinness or an independent and capable to ensure that they have not wrongfully removed any property. Action will be taken against any officer doing so. Any verbal communication between any on or off-duty police officer or former police officer is to have an independent witness, and Mr. C. Guinness will record via whatever devices he deems appropriate the conversation. These recordings may be placed in the public domain at the discretion of Mr. C. Guinness. Police officers breaching this may be billed personally under the time-wasting policy of Mr. C. Guinness. All serving police staff, former police staff or their families will be addressed as Bent Pig either verbally or in writing. Further action. Yesterday a prize draw took place to decide who should be investigating this matter. The police force drawn from the hat was Avon and Somerset. You are to hand this matter over to them today and they are to contact me today once you have handed over. Without fail. To my knowledge, you have not arrested and charged the officers involved. This needs to be corrected immediately. I require proof that this has happened. In addition, a discussion needs to had somewhere about your own employment contract and its termination. The county of Warwickshire is being let down badly by a weakly led police force, led by you. This letter is evidence of that. I will be taking additional action in addition to the above. I will not be disclosing what form the additional action will take. If you need to speak to me, you will need to fill out a meeting request form to request a meeting, PDF attached. Lastly, I received a rude email from one of your team in respect of my subject access request notice, requesting me to email copies of personal identification. No one in your police force can be trusted with copies of such sensitive information as your organization has demonstrated so ably by the theft of my property. I will identify myself as needed on the day the subject access request is due to a police officer in person, and the request must be ready in its full form, or I shall take further action against Warwickshire Police. This letter also serves as an official complaint against the sender of that email. Missing items. A list of the missing items is below to refresh your memory. Item replacement value ref. 12xms Surface tablets 1x 2GB RAM, 32GB HD. 1x256GB HD 8GB RAM x2 pound 2000.00 Bentworks Bigs 01. 2 Lenovo laptop x2 pound 1500.00 Bentworks Bigs 02. 3 Samsung tablet S3 pound 600.00 Bentworks Bigs 03. 4 5 TB hard drive pound 200.00 Bentworks Bigs 04. 5 black leather folder pound 100.00 Bentworks Bigs 05. 6 Motorola mobile phone G5. Pound 150.00 Bentworks Bigs 06. 7 £20 from bedside table pound 20.00 Bentworks Bigs 07. 8 £20 from bag pound 20.00 Bentworks Bigs 08. 9 £20 from Filofax pound 20.00 Bentworks Bigs 09. 10 £20 from wallet pound 20.00 Bentworks Bigs 010. 11 £15 from jacket pound 20.00 Bentworks Bigs 011. 12 small silver case pound 130.00 Bentworks Bigs 012. 13 smock varp x1 pound 50.00 Bentworks Bigs 013. 14 8x microsd cards pound 400.00 Bentworks Bigs 014. 15 2x memory sticks pound 90.00 Bentworks Bigs 015. 16 1x fossil smartwatch pound 250.00 Bentworks Bigs 016. 17 1x Casio digital watch pound 70.00 Bentworks Bigs 017. 18 1x Breitling watch £14,000 Bentworks Bigs 018. Mr. C. Guinness.